Once upon a time, in a quaint village nestled at the foot of a towering mountain, there lived a young man known far and wide for his laziness. While his fellow villagers toiled tirelessly in the fields and workshops, he spent his days under the comforting shade of a sturdy oak tree, lost in daydreams and the gentle embrace of slumber. One day, a venerable monk arrived in the village, his serene expression immediately drawing the attention of the villagers. Seeking to impart wisdom, the monk approached the young man and beckoned him forth. "My son," spoke the monk with a gentle smile, "I have a task tailor-made for you. I wish for you to climb to the pinnacle of that imposing mountain and retrieve a solitary feather from its highest peak." The young man, his lazy demeanor ever apparent, scoffed at the notion. "But, venerable monk," he protested, "the summit of that mountain is beyond my reach. My laziness knows no bounds." The monk offered a cryptic smile. "Ah, but the feather you seek does not dwell upon the mountain's crest. It resides on the other side, within a cave accessible only by climbing the summit and descending its opposite slope." Intrigued by the monk's enigmatic words, the young man hesitantly accepted the challenge. With each arduous step, he felt the weight of his laziness burdening his weary limbs. Yet as he ascended higher, a newfound sense of exhilaration stirred within him, igniting a spark of determination he had never known. Upon reaching the mountain's zenith, fatigue gnawed at his bones, but a triumphant surge of accomplishment flooded his being. However, the true test awaited him on the perilous descent down the mountain's rugged face. Despite stumbling and faltering along the treacherous path, the young man pressed on, driven by the tantalizing promise of the elusive feather. With unwavering resolve, he navigated the rocky terrain until at last he stood before the entrance of the fabled cave. Within its dimly lit depths, he beheld the feather, radiant in its simplicity. Grasping it reverently, he felt a stirring of something profound within his soul. Yet his triumph was short-lived as he pondered the daunting task of retracing his steps and returning to the monk. Doubt threatened to overwhelm him, but then he remembered the sense of achievement that had blossomed within him at the mountain's peak. Summoning his dwindling strength, he embarked on the arduous ascent once more, each step a testament to his newfound resolve. Despite the ache in his muscles and the burn in his lungs, he persevered, driven by a new determination. At last, the young man approached the monk, proudly presenting the feather he had retrieved. The wise monk smiled warmly and addressed him. "Well done, my son. Today you have grasped a crucial lesson. Laziness is not a trait to be passively accepted or tolerated. Rather, it is a formidable challenge, a hurdle that must be courageously overcome." Nodding in understanding, the young man realized the profound wisdom in the monk's words. He recognized that deep within himself, he harbored the potential for greatness, yet his laziness had shackled him from reaching his full capabilities. With newfound clarity, he embraced the truth that he possessed the strength and determination to surmount any obstacle that obstructed his path. He understood that the monk's challenge was not merely about retrieving a feather, but about transcending the limitations imposed by laziness. Reflecting on the monk's guidance, the young man resolved to confront laziness head-on. He understood that to achieve his aspirations, he must set ambitious goals, pushing himself beyond his perceived limits. Even when faced with daunting challenges, he pledged to persevere with unwavering resolve, knowing that each setback was an opportunity for growth and learning. Furthermore, the young man vowed to cultivate discipline and consistency in his daily habits, understanding that these virtues were essential for sustained progress. By adhering to a structured schedule and nurturing a growth mindset, he aimed to transform failures into stepping stones towards success.